Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on the number 9 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they start the drive with an end-around play. He shreds the tackle. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job on this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's a short completion to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a first set of downs for this offense. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Back to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looks left and finds his target there. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down. Early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made by the tight end.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. tackle, but first down.
But great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looking right, this one caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Second down after that short completion. Trying to find room. It's Peterson. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Coming up, second down and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Here comes a handoff. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. Crucial third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's looking deep here. That is intercepted.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down. We're going to throw the football. The sure hands. It's Nicholson. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide, and it can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Third down after that running play. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, third down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a first down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards in the first half. So really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action. Opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Boy, another positive game for this offense. And this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks. Maybe bring in the blitz. Anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the quarterback's going to sneak it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the handoff. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've got so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen. Both won the Heisman Trophy.
That's solid run, good for first down yardage. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. Well, they feature the fullback as a receiver there, Kirk, but the defense was not fooled. They're all over.
I like the idea of trying to change it up and get the ball to the fullback because he doesn't get his hands on it very often. But as you said, the defense all over that, not fooled at all. And the result is a loss of yardage.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He'll take a deep shot here. Intercepted, picked off on the defense. Look out, he's got some space. Across the 40. Inside the 20. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Gets the first and still running. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's moving out of the pocket now. Contact as he threw it. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Moffitt. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. It's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch is made along the sideline, and he's forced out of bounds. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Good catch, just past the first down line to allow the drive to continue. It's a nice play by the quarterback and wide receiver there.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Linebacker shifting around now. Looking to chuck it again. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Using his legs on the scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, but the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the ball to the ground. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
Wow, the defense makes a huge play. They were able to poke the...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops it just short of the marker. 4th down now. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Moffitt. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern California. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Bringing it out, it's Nicholson. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. On 1st down, it's play action. Escapes the sack. He lets it go on the move, looking deep, and is picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Get set, get set.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll look to throw it here on second down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And an explosive play. Stop finally made across midfield at the 44.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Going for a big play downfield. He's picked for a third time tonight. Can he take it all the way? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Second down play coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Trying to make the first with a wide receiver handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Play action here on first down. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
And the point after is right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. USC offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Receiver in motion now. Handoff to the right side. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent gain, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the wideout goes in motion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. They've got him. It's a sack from the defense.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia, using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's fourth down.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to pass here. Quick throw to his receiver. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. He's got some room and some blockers here. The 30, at the 20. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Georgia. And they'll set up with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Going the other way, can they stop him? Now the 40. Finally out of bounds, though. That's a massive gain to wrap up this third quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He'll hand it off. Running with purpose.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run. Really,
touchdown, Dogs. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the point after is right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the USC offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll run it to the right side. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. At the 10. Touchdown, Trojans. Made the defense look slow that time.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach. But, again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
Point after, up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Nicholson. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Just trucks the man.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Here's the second down play. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Fighting off the defender. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Dogs will have to kick this away. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. Running it back, it's Rodriguez. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And there's the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
On third down, he drops to throw. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
Second down after that previous play. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that's